Good morning everybody and welcome to Redeemer Kids Devotional. It's so lovely to see all of your faces this morning. Thank you for joining me. My name is Abby if you haven't met me before. Today we're just going to be reflecting on a few verses that I have for you. So why don't you find a space in your room where you are? You can either lie down on the floor or you can sit on the bed or on the sofa. You could even get out some colouring pencils and some paper if you would like, because sometimes when we listen and when we stop for a minute, God speaks to us and he can speak to us in lots of different ways, and sometimes we can be drawing pictures or we can be writing things down. So I'll give you a few minutes to find some pencils and paper if that is what you would like to do. Otherwise you can just sit and listen. Okay, this is called Dance. In the beginning, God sang everything into being for the joy of it and set the whole universe dancing. God was in the centre, at the heart of everything. Like the dance of the planets before the sun, turning, spinning, circling, wheeling, revolving, orbiting round and round, God made everything in his world and in his universe and in his children's hearts to centre around him in a wonderful dance of joy. It's the dance you were born for. So let's just think for a minute. Can you imagine right at the beginning when God made the world, he created this huge orb in the sky, our planet that we live on now. And he was just full of joy. Another word for joy is happiness and excitement and lots of energy, which I'm sure lots of you will have this morning. Can you remember maybe when you've made something for the first time that you really enjoyed making? That might have been out of plasticine, or it might have been some painting, or anything that you can create really, something out of cardboard. And that excitement of thinking about what you're going to create and how it's going to look and the colours that you're going to use, and then finishing it off and being really proud and really pleased that you've done that. Well, that is how God felt when he created our planet and Adam and Eve, and all the plants and flowers and the sea and the rolling hills and the massive expansive sky and everything in it. Can you imagine? God must have had so much fun thinking of all the different colours and all the different flowers and plants and animals, all the different animals. Can you imagine? So it's important for us to remember that God was full of joy and he so loved creating and designing our world for us. But more importantly than that, he loves you and he loves me and he loved creating you. And he placed Adam and Eve and all of us on this earth to enjoy it. So when you go out later today, make sure you say thank you to God for creating beautiful sea and beautiful sand and beautiful countryside, or your garden or your house. And remember that God created that for your pleasure, for you to enjoy. Yay! So there is a memory verse from Job 38 verse 7 which says, "The morning stars sang together and all the sons of God shouted for joy." So why don't you turn some music on and sing to Jesus and say thank you to him this morning for all that he has given us. The sunshine in the sky, even the rain when it rains, because that helps the plants and feeds some of our animals, doesn't it? But we can be so thankful and full of joy for all that God has given us. Okay, well, I hope you've been able to maybe draw something whilst I've been talking just then, or write something down, or maybe you can create your own dance to say thank you to Jesus for all that he has given us. So go away and have some fun today. Enjoy some good food and some drink and spending time with your family and friends. and have a really blessed week. So let me just pray to finish. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you that you love us so much that you created an incredible world for us to live in. Please help us to remember to thank you for it and to enjoy looking after it. Please look after us this week and help us to be joyful in our day-to-day life. Amen. Okay. Great to see you. Please come back and join us next week where we will be continuing our new series on Jesus' miracles, where we'll be learning about another story from the Bible all about when Jesus performed a miracle. And if you didn't catch last week, you can catch it up on YouTube and watch it together. Okay, well, see you next week. Bye-bye.